In this video, I wanted to give some more tips on how to save money when making your all-natural soap recipes. My first tip is get versatile ingredients for your soap recipes. That doesn't mean you can't have special soap recipes and stuff like that, but it is going to save you more time and more money if you can use an ingredient in almost all of your soaps or something like that, because when you're spending time having to buy small bits of these things, or you have a certain thing that only goes in this one soap, and a certain thing that only goes in this soap, you're going to spend more time and more money buying those things. So like an example, we use like white kaolin clay in a lot of our soap recipes because it is colorless, so it doesn't really affect that, and it is a great ingredient in soap. Another thing, like salt. We make a lot of salt bars, but salt is an ingredient that is just used in almost all of our soap recipes. And you don't even have to make salt bars. You can, like I said in one of my last videos, you can put the salt in a live water solution to harden the bar, but something like that is versatile. Same with sugar, salt, white kaolin clay. Different things like that are good things that can be used across multiple soap recipes that won't change color, scent, do something weird to your recipe. So make sure to find, more versatile ingredients so you can not have to spend more money on things like that. The next tip seems kind of obvious, but of course, look out for sales and discounts. So maybe sometimes you might think, well, I'm not gonna, spend so much time doing this, but you really need to pay attention. If you need to sign up for an email newsletter, if you need to do certain things to make sure you get those sales, or putting in more effort to get discounts. So like even something like small, like for our business, if you spend $35 on soap or any products, you will get free shipping. And a lot of companies have a deal kind of like that, where if you spend a certain amount, if you do a certain amount of things, you will get something, a discount, free shipping, whatever. If you can pay attention to those type of things, you will reap a lot of those benefits. Or if you make sure to pay attention, say, I know this company normally does a lot of sales around this time, then do that. Or if you are somebody who buys a lot of stuff off of Amazon, make sure to pay attention to when Prime Days are, or Black Friday, Cyber Monday, different things like that. Mark those on your calendars, have alarms set for them. Do what you need to do so that you can get your sales and save your money. Next is testing your recipes in small batches. So I said this before, but of course, if you are testing something with a new essential oil, a new colorant, a new clay, a lot of things, try to test it in a smaller batch. That's oil, that's ingredients, that's essential oils, that's all stuff that's going to go down the drain if something happens, it doesn't come out the way you like, and it has to go in this like pile of soap that's just kind of because when you're a soap maker, you are going to accumulate a pile of soap that didn't come out like you wanted it to, but you want to make sure that pile is small. And last but not least is storing your ingredients how they ought to be. You do not want to end up wasting your ingredients because A, you didn't store them right, or you didn't use them in time, something like that. So when you have oils and all that stuff, you want to make sure you have them stored how they are meant to be stored. You don't want to have them in a moist environment. You don't want bugs getting in there, and if there's an expiration date on them, you want to make sure you don't buy so much of something that you're ended up wasting it. Same with essential oils, you don't want to have something happen to them. Make sure you store them properly. And even when it comes to your actual soap, you want to make sure that you're storing it in a good environment. One thing we learned is that we can't do farmers markets in the rain because soap is a humectant, it draws moisture, so that messes up soap boxes, it messes up the soap and the labels and all of that. So make sure you are storing your soap, your ingredients, all of that stuff properly so nothing is getting damaged, wasted, or expiring. So keep that in mind. So that is some tips for saving more money on your soap making journey. So I hope those were helpful, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below, and I hope you guys will go check in the description and book one of my soap classes that's coming up later in the year. And I hope you will join my Facebook group called Cadence Rose that gives some exclusive behind the scenes, upcoming sales, notifications, and more. So thank you guys for watching.